What's up, guys? Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well. How's everything going? Nice to see everyone coming in, joining. I appreciate it. Thank you. Again, this is our Monday night live stream where I basically will talk anything about with toy news and some pickups, opening up some toys. So I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. Um, it'll be well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There's a few things. I remember I talked a little bit about some of the news this past Wednesday when I had my guest Michelle on. If you haven't seen that interview, I had a live stream last Wednesday with Michelle. Awesome person. I hope you got to know her a little bit and have been following her on Instagram. So check out that video as well. As far as it goes, how is everybody's toy hunts this week? This was a pretty plentiful one for me. I have a new video that should be out hopefully by Thursday, maybe Friday. It'll depend. I got a lot to kind of edit, but this past video, the one I put up on last Friday, oh my god, that I didn't expect that to do so well, but it did great. The Ollie's video, quite a few pickups from liquidation stores, so always fun. Absolutely always fun to do these toy hunt videos, and thank you for everyone watching. I greatly appreciate it. But what did you guys find? I know Ross and Dee Dee's have been hitting pretty hard now. A lot more NECA stuff is showing up. The older stuff, of course, but it's NECA. $20 for NECA. That's not bad. I see some of the Godzilla, or just one of the like blue Godzilla figures from NECA is floating around. I want to pick that one up. That's probably the only NECA thing that I would pick up. Unless Alf shows up, I may pick up Alf. But there's cool stuff. There's the werewolf, the Dracula, the mummy, Back to the Future figures. I think Back to the Future. No, the first one. The first Back to the Future figure. E.T. Quite a bit. It's pretty cool. I found Slash from the what TMNT line? The Laird series. So the comic series. So that was pretty cool. I'm surprised to find some Ninja Turtle NECA, but that was at Dee Dee's. It's a little different, but still. But yeah, everything was pretty good. I've bought more cards than anything this past week, and that's crazy. That's already crazy enough. But we did pick up a few things. I did pick up something which I will show you guys in a bit, and that'll be on the next toy hunt. So that'll be pretty cool. I don't know if it's something I can do tonight for opening, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see who's in the chat. Mark Rose, what's up, man? How you doing? Four Feathers, how you doing, sir? Sean Beatty, there we go. How you doing, man? Robert's Infinite Realms, how are you, sir? All is good. Enjoyed seeing your tour early. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's right. I did have my tour, my room tour with the Grown Ass Men Toys podcast. That was fun to do. A lot of fun to do. They kind of forced me to clean up a little bit, but I couldn't clean up everything. I would have wanted it to be perfect, but it wasn't enough. I have no time to clean. I love, that's the thing. I love organizing and cleaning up, but I had no time to do so. I have too much to do. Let's see. BQ King, what's up, man? How you doing? Shadowbird, how are you, sir? Zombie 2010, what's up? Edmonton, you need to start earlier. I wish I could. There's a lot of things that goes on from before 9 o'clock with the kids and their activities and stuff. But to be honest with you, Monday nights are no longer going to happen. I think next Monday will be my last Monday night live stream because I'm going to start a new shift at work. So basically, this live stream is going to move on to the weekends at some point. Not sure when. I got to figure that out. But if you guys have any suggestions, that would be perfectly fine. So if you guys didn't know, I work on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's always for, I've always been invited to other live streams. I've always been invited to do shows and stuff, but sometimes I couldn't do it because I had work. I always had to do work. This time I'm going to be open on the weekends. So Monday nights are not going to happen anymore because that will be my shift. I work the third shift. So it is what it is. So next Monday. Wow. The last Monday night. Alan Balcom, what's up? New to your channel and love the video of your toy hunt the other day. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks for checking out the video. I've been toy hunting for since like 2017, so it's evolved into a lot of different things. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you jumping onto the live stream and saying hi. Chris Kaz, what's up, man? How you doing? I was out with the fam this weekend and gotta catch that collection room video. Yeah, it's messy. It's very messy. Simo, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate the show whenever it goes on. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Just don't go against. Oh, I won't. I cannot compete with Ryan like that. I love Ryan. Ryan has done an amazing job with 3POA, and I could not be any more happier for him. They've done so well on that channel. So by all means, I am now fortunate that I can actually jump on the Saturday live streams when invited, because I've always been on the Wednesday live streams for him. But hey, to jump on during a Saturday, that would be awesome. Let's see. And Beltran, what's up, man? How you doing? End of an era. Really? You think so? I have the Peachy Punch that's going on right here. Let's see. Who's next? Fleecy. Fleecy's World. What's up, man? What the heck, man? No more Mondays. No, your work. Yeah, I know, right? Work has got to be first, and it's actually going to help out a lot more, a whole lot more, especially with the family. So it's going to be good. It's good stuff. This is good, by the way. It's very good. All right, I think I'm caught up with everybody, or all I could. Yeah, but I was trying to hide the boxes and the mess. I wanted to like figures to be, upright, not laying down. That's what I was going for. Cool. Thank you guys again for being here. Greatly appreciate it. If you did check out that toy hunt that I had this last Friday, it's basically it's Ollie's and liquidation hunt. So check that one out. That's a real good one. I found some awesome stuff. Toy news. Really, the biggest thing with toy news recently was the Marvel Legends. So I didn't really go over that with this crowd that normally comes on Monday night, because I went over it on Wednesday with Michelle, and I would love to have Michelle back as more of like another person to discuss toy news or Marvel Legends specifically, because she loves Marvel Legends. So that might be in the future. If you guys want like a pairing of me and Michelle to talk about the new reveals and stuff, I would love to hear it. But we'll see what happens. I'll see her again at New York Comic Con, so we will meet up. But let me bring up the toy arc so we can just go over what was really going on. Let's see. So your video the other day mentioned going to NYC. Any chance you can pick up something for me? If I can. Alan, I remember your comment. We will see, because honestly, like one or two other people have asked me as well. Um, but we'll see what happens. So I don't mind, and of course, it also depends what the limit restrictions are. So I've helped out many people in my YouTube channel. So I'm not saying I can't, but we will see what happens because New York Comic Con's a little different. When you're at a convention, you are restricted sometimes. But if I can do it, I'll let you know. If you can message me on Instagram, we can go over that stuff. Um, let's see. Share this. Here we go. So, of course, for those that are new, I go over on Toy Arc just to see any kind of recent toy news that we could go over. And again, like I said, the last thing that was fairly new was really the Marvel Legends. But we will see what kind of articles they have going on here. Because what is this? The Golden Girls 40th Anniversary 4-pack by NECA. Are these updated in any way? Because if they're the same thing, it's kind of just ridiculous. Priced at $100, due for release next year. It seems like this new release features a 4-pack in a commemorative cheesecake style packaging. Interesting. Oh, so I see. That's the box. NECA always does a good job with their sculpts. I'm not much of a NECA collector, but it's always pretty cool to see what they have what they offer, honestly. And it's not bad. I mean, look at this. These soft goods too. Now, I came from an era of watching Golden Girls when I was a kid. So Golden Girls was actually on primetime TV when I was a kid. So I'm very, very familiar with it. Who did this diorama set? Do you see this diorama in the background? That is really well done. And I actually like the packaging. The cheesecake, I remember that episode. The cheesecake episode. Well, it's not an episode, but it's just a scene. So if you like Golden Girls, I mean, go for it. It is not my cup of tea, unfortunately. It's nice that it is something that's out there for those that may want it, but definitely not for me. NECA also showing more of this the 2012 Turtles, which is cool. I remember, I think we seen this at New York Comic Con last year. It was on display, at least one of them, if not all four. So it was a nice teaser to see that they were going to do this lineup, especially from NECA of all companies. And of course, it's called Ultimate, but they are making the Shredder. Man, this brings me back because I remember watching this cartoon. I was older, and my nephew was very much into this series of Ninja Turtles, and it was very different. Trust me, watching that version of Ninja Turtles was very different for me, but it was very good. Wow, great job on the head sculpt. That's okay. Leo looks good. Box packaging looks great too. A lot of accessories. So that's not bad. NJ Tree, what's up, man? How you doing? There's Donnie. Man, the sculpts are really good. They're very, very good. I'm glad they have a more that animated head sculpt. That's pretty good. There's Mikey. And then ref. Wow, so many different accessories, and I love the expressions on the head sculpt. It's really awesome what they're doing. Oh man, I clicked out of it. Where was ref? I want to see his accessories. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Were they in various heights? It's like one, or they're all the same height. They're all the same height. Okay. It all looks good. It absolutely does look good. Is this my Ninja Turtles? No, not necessarily. The '90s turtles were my turtles, really. Um, but I don't collect them. It's just that's the way I did. I'm collecting the last Ronin figures, which is I absolutely love that storyline. So those figures are incredible to me. Let's see, Spartan Toy Hunter. What's up, man? How you doing? These turtles do nothing for me. Yeah, I get it. I love the different sizes that the turtles have. Make some unique to one another. True. Okay. So now we have new McFarlane figures. Wow. I was, McFarlane constantly bringing out new reveals all the time, especially when we know the license is going to end next summer, I think. This you know what? It's Batman Returns. I'm very surprised with his lineup, and it looks pretty good. Pre-order this Friday. Batman, Catwoman, Penguin, Max Shrek, the Duck with Penguin 2-pack. They're gonna make the Duck. That's pretty awesome. The Commando Penguins too. I remember when I got the Commando Penguins. Was it from Kenner? When this movie came out, like I loved the toys. The toys from Kenner were awesome, and there were so many different varieties of Batman figures, like Arctic Batman, or stuff like that. Um, and I remember I was like, I wanted the little Commando Penguins because they always had that gear that they wore over them. And I think I bought, like, when I was a kid, I bought two of them because they were so cool to have. Me army building already as a kid. But they were awesome. And I I can't recall if I ever got like a Catwoman figure or a Penguin figure, but the Penguins, I loved them. The Duck with the Penguin, there it is. Oh my god. Has been released. This will be available exclusive at GameStop for pre-order. Are you serious? And the Commando Penguins exclusive to the McFarlane toy store. Sheesh. Okay. So here we have Batman. Very interesting, especially with the way he's doing the articulation, because he has the diaphragm joint for it, and you could see the kind of the cut that he's making right there. It's different, but I guess it's going to work for him. And then the neck, I mean, the neck is attached to the head, so I guess it's just like a ball swivel, um, right at the torso, the upper torso. It looks good. I mean, he's done this Batman before, but this is just a whole new version for Batman Returns. Catwoman, it looks good. It looks good. I'm glad that, and I hope that the black is like glossy, just like it is in the movie. So I think it looks really nice. There's the Commando Penguins. Is this a Could this be a 2-pack or a 3-pack? Maybe a 2-pack. I'm just guessing. That's awesome. That looks so cool. As silly as it is, it looks so cool. Max Shrek. That's going to be possible peg warmer. Here we are with Penguin with a soft goods coat. Really? That's good. That's good. Put a soft goods coat on there. That's awesome. This, my God, are you serious? The, look at the color transitions all around the duck. That is nice. It's all worn and stuff. It looks great. And what is you see this part here? Why is it like is that a speaker? Is it gonna have electronics? That's pretty crazy. This is wild to me. Oh my goodness. Wow. And this is a GameStop exclusive. GameStop exclusive. So we won't find these at Target on the possible clearance. Because like any Batman vehicle, Target ends up on clearance at some point. That looks so crazy to me. That wow. It's huge. It's really big. And there we go. So we got a wave and two exclusive. That's Batman Returns as a movie. I think I enjoyed it a lot. That movie franchise right there was definitely my childhood. So seeing these figures is awesome. It really is. I'm just wow. It looks good. It's McFarlane though. I'm concerned, and thank God, I stopped collecting McFarlane. But I will. There, there comes a time when a figure may just impress me a lot and be like, "Oh, I want to pick that one up." I still have my share of McFarlane right up here, but that's just because I love the storyline of the White Knight. So this wild, pretty cool. Let's see. Some people just came in, so let me just see here. Uh, McFarlane is just banging these fingers out, man. I know, right? It's crazy. Really love the detail in McFarlane toys. Tuvaz Zone, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Mashu Alter, how are you? This Batman Returns wave is looking really fun. Yes, I agree. It really does. The duck is so crazy. It's good. I can't do GameStop. They are the corporate toy scalpers. Hey, it's hard now. I'm barely going to GameStop now because their prices are absolutely crazy. Man, they really raised the prices on their stuff. It's insane. Trusatron, what's up, man? I wonder what lines from the movie it says. It says Batman Returns, as far as I can. Well, at least that's what the article is saying. Let's see. It's saying Batman Returns, DC Multiverse. So yeah, I would assume it's just Batman Returns, unless I'm misreading your comment. But it looks good. I played it. Oh, yep. There you go. Let's see. What is next in Toy Arc? Let's go back. I'm gonna assume it's the Legends. Adonis Creed by Hyatt Toys. Some new SH Monster Arts. Yep. And then there's the new mini comic wave, amongst other things. But let's get the little stuff out of the way. Dragon Ball Super, SH Figuarts, Goku, Ultra Instinct, Ultra Instincts, I guess. I I'm excited about this one because this one I think is just more of like a basic figure, but they did more of like the translucent colors um, in his gi, his pants. So it looks good. I have which one do I have? I have a version of the Ultra Instinct. I think it's the one that came with the book. So this will be cool to have because this one is actually the store exclusive. So if you guys aren't aware, the Tamashii Nation store that's in New York is the only Tamashii Nation store in the United States. So it's called their flagship store. So if you're ever in New York, especially Times Square, check out the Tamashii Nation store. I go there, good Lord, every other month or so. It's awesome. So I'm always checking it out. But they actually have store exclusives, and the store exclusives are sometimes really good. And there's sometimes like figures that you can't get anymore, but just an alternative of it. So the Ultra Instinct Goku, they're unless you bought the one that has the book or you have the older one, that's great. But this one just slightly different. I'm sure it's gonna be a basic figure, probably about like I would think like maybe around the $35 range, maybe the $40 range. Not sure, but we'll see. It could be 50, honestly, because the previous Goku store exclusive was I think 50. So it wouldn't surprise me if this, but it's got the pearl essence hair and paint, which actually looks really good. And for me as a as a SH Figuarts Dragon Ball collector and the amount of Gokus that I have, it's kind of like I gotta have it in a weird ass way. It's like you already have one, but yet I feel like I gotta have it. But look at that. Look at that facial expression. That's awesome. I know my Ultra Instinct Goku doesn't have that. So it tears you apart when it's like, oh, they add these little things here and there that make it better that you want to get it. And I guess I'm fortunate enough that I can just drive to New York and get it in a way. But hopefully it'll be available when New York Comic Con comes around and I can just pick it up then. Who's here? Who walked in? Christina, what's up? How are you? Let's see. Wonder if they have the 40th anniversary Goku at the SH store. The 40th anniversary Goku. Which one is the 40th anniversary Goku? Because is it called the 40th anniversary? Because I don't remember. Uh, I'd have to I'd have to look it up myself. King Dingaling, what's up, man? Are the prices comparable with what you see in online stores? Are yes, because they price it at the retail price. So it's never more expensive. The problem is that New York has their own taxes. So along with just New York tax, city tax, as well as what they call the traffic tax. it, so like a $90 item will all of a sudden become like $99 in a way. I mean, it's simple. It's typical retail tax. But if a figure is $34.99, for example, like the basic figures, um, they will price it $34.99. If a figure is $60, they will price it $60. So they're not gonna upcharge. This is an official Bandai Tamashii Nation store. Let's see. Joey, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Good, good. Good to know. Are you Christina, are you I gotta remember this. Are you the same Christina that's friends with my Gasocast friends? Are you good with Chris and Heather? Because I feel like we've seen each other in the chat before, but I could be wrong. It's a weird. It's small worlds basically. And if you are, that's awesome. And are you coming to New York Comic Con? Let's see. The kid version with Shenmue. Oh, that Goku. Okay. Um, let me see. What was this? I wonder if they have that. They will. They will absolutely do that. They get their stock in, like, let's just say if release date was tomorrow, the store will may get it a month later. So think of it like that. But yes, they get everything. Will they get it all the time and keep restocking it? No. It's a possibility that they may not get um, constant restocks, but they absolutely will. Let's see. Let's see. Robert Diaz, what's up, man? How you doing? So yes, I would pick this up. I will definitely pick it up. Where is, I gotta show you. So store exclusives. Let me see. I'll show you. Like here's two store exclusives, which is why it's always fun to so this was their first store exclusive. It always says Tamashii Nation store. So that's one version of it. The most recent store exclusive for Dragon Ball was this one, the Z Fighters Super Saiyan, which is they use the translucent uh, hair and gi and everything like that. So they're always fun. They always come in this black box, so they don't have the plastic window. But the box packaging already alone, because it's very different. But I love it. It's always fun to see what they will have, and if they when they do a store exclusive, they typically make a big deal about it. All right, so let's see. Let's bring you. Oh, there we go. Let's bring you back and keep it going. So yeah, I'm more than likely going to pick this up just because it's Dragon Ball. That's one thing. I'm going to enjoy it, but we'll go over the Marvel Legends. Let's see who just came in. T3 Collects. What's up, man? How are you, sir? Found some of those AEW figs at Ross. You found buying them up for a December toy drive. Cool, man. That's awesome. $3.99 for CM Punk. That's great, man. I would absolutely buy that CM Punk. I already have it, but the soft goods exactly is what I would get it for the soft goods. Let's see. MJF for $3.99. DD's. Why is DD's $1 more? Same way. Well, here's the thing. It's weird what they did. It's not DD's that makes it $1 more. It's funny because the wave that you bought for $2.99 is the same wave I found for $2.99, but they're getting single character cases like Jade Cargill and Chris Jericho, multiples of them, and they're making those $3.99. So who's to say how they're going to price it like that? But that is what they did, and that's the same thing what DD's did. Jeff Morris, what's up, man? How you doing? Fun time. It depends on what you consider fun time. So we will see. We're just going over the Marvel Legends live stream right now because I did talk about it a little bit with Michelle last Wednesday, but we will go over some of it in some brief detail, things like that. So we'll see. But I will go over starting. Let's start with Super Scroll because I don't think I talked about Super Scroll this past or recently, I should say. Let's see. So, Super Scroll. This is a New York Comic Con and an MCM London exclusive, which is cool. Because you know why? I said this before. Hasbro has not been to a New York Comic Con in years. I've been going to New York Comic Con since 2012. And Hasbro has never had a booth at the show ever. Yes, they've been there separately, like if they had the press breakfast, but that would be in a completely different building in a completely different area. And if they were showcasing like the HasLab, they would be sharing a small little space at the Marvel Studios booth. So Hasbro never had a booth. And this is why I'm excited for this year because Hasbro is actually going to have their own booth at New York Comic Con. And they're going to provide their own exclusive, which is pretty cool. I don't mind that. And of course, it's this Super Scroll, which is kind of like, okay, cool. I do not like the execution of this Super Scroll, but I like building more of my Super Scroll army for my Marvel Legends. So for those of you that don't know, I collect Marvel Legends the most out of any collection in my collection. So that's it's a given for me that I would want to pick this one up. And like the other possible exclusive, because I haven't seen any detail yet in regards to it being finalized, is the Pythona figure. The Pythona figure for G.I. Joe Classified. If it's at New York Comic Con, that's going to be pretty wild. And like I said, they're going to have some restrictions on this. So uh, the restrictions could be pretty wild, but we'll see what happens on, you know, when I'm there. I'm not too sure, but we will see what goes on. But the Super Scroll, I like it, in, but I hate the way that it's executed. It just sucks. There's the waist. This is what I hate about Marvel Legends. I hate swivel waist. I wish they would just transition to ball waist like GI Joe is, because GI Joe is all ball waist. Like, why can they not incorporate a ball waist in Marvel Legends? God, that would be amazing. But with this, like the flame legs, like seriously, you're just gonna make a translucent lower half with no transition whatsoever on the lower torso. What the hell? I like the head sculpts. I like that you have multiple head sculpt, and it's great. Larger body is nice, but geez, man, I really wish, and you should have put alternate legs. Like, what, you have alternate arms, which is smart because you did that with the previous Super Scroll figure, or whatever. I forget what figure. The Build a Figure. You did that with the Build a Figure. You did that with the Build a Figure to have alternate arms, but yet you couldn't put like another lower torso of regular legs. So he's going to be flame on legs all the time. This is what I mean about execution. They didn't, I don't know why they didn't think it through. So now it, oh, it's a love hate with Marvel Legends. I swear to God. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna be suckered in and still buy one. I'm still gonna buy one, but it just sucks the way that they did that. Uh, Star Fox Champion. I don't know these characters. I don't even if I were to look up my old like Marvel Universe cards just to see if I could have, read a bio or collected a card of this. I don't know anything about these guys at all. And I honestly don't care for them. If I were to get them, it's going to be on really deep discount. I kid you not. There's not much of this set that I could care for. Let's see. Where did I missed you guys? Let's see. Oh wow, I'm really going further back. Let's see. Hey Art, did you see the sticker sheets that Daiso put out for the? Yes, I did. I actually bought. I bought them at it when I was in Tokyo. That's when I bought those sticker sheets. They're they're up here somewhere, but I have yet to see the sticker sheets or the mech stands at the Daiso in New Jersey. I've yet to see them. So I need a Python. Super Scrolls a pass for me. Don't like that the legs translucent and different color from the side. Yeah, exactly. See? I worked for Ross DD's. The pricing is based on a few factors. They get into bidding wars between other outlet stores, and also DD's is primarily in lower income communities. Hasbro making me mad by canceling their PulseCon and 1027 events to attend these types of events to market more harder to get exclusives. Their site is terrible when they release hot items. There, it can be, yes. I can understand that completely. Mega Weapon, what's up? Wish they would make the MVC3 Super Skull. Oh, that would be cool. That would be a cool one. NJ Tree Black Series 2 pack with Mace and Senator Palpatine maybe. Oh, that's right. So that could be the Star Wars Black Series. New York Comic Con exclusive. So, whew, nothing's been finalized yet, though. I'm only aware of the Super Scroll of being the official one that's going to be there. Kiwi Collector, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Who's looks like a poorly done kid bash. What's up? The legs look too small for the upper body. Yep, that's also probably another factor. I'll pick up just so I don't have to put him back together. Let's see. Has Hasbro just forgotten the 20th retro line? I keep hoping for a Thor. We'll see a maximum Thor before that happens. One Man Toy Show, what's up, man? I think Star Fox is Thanos' brother or stepbrother or something. Yes, I think so too. But I don't know anything about him. That's the weird part. Four Feathers, just do it, man. Get it over with. Restocks the stands every 2 weeks. See, that's awesome. That's really cool. And yeah, Four Feathers, your Daiso is the one that I go to, so you should check it out. Another pass for me. All I know is Star Fox is Thanos' brother. Don't know the chump character. Let's see. Still haven't gotten the snake armor. My God. They just barely sent me shipping info for my dial tone. Wow. Okay, so let's skip this part and we can get right to this mini comic wave. So, of course, here is Feral, which is awesome. It's awesome. We're going to get Feral now. I'm disappointed with lack of accessories. That's one. Yes, of course. That's always going to be the factor for Marvel Legends. But where is the hair sculpt in the legs and arms? That's disappointing to me. Like I would have wanted a little bit more, but everything just looks smooth. I can see some hair sculpt above the knee. Okay. But everything is just smooth. Like even the tail barely has a sculpt to it. That's my only thing about with this figure. The shoulder has sculpt of hair on there. Okay, fine. But then it's like completely gone on the arm itself. Rachel, I love Rachel. I will get Rachel. This figure looks awesome. I'm so happy that it came with multiple hands, let alone it comes with an alternate head sculpt. That's great. What a way to really like put extra accessories in here that work. Can you believe that? Look at this. You get 2 head sculpts, 3 sets of hands, these fire effects, right? And you get what with Feral? 2 sets of hands? That's it? Like what the hell? Why? I love this. It looks great. I'm glad we're getting Rachel Summers. So I'm definitely happy with filling out the Excalibur team now. There you go. That looks great. Awesome. Then, oh God, Silver Surfer. What a waste. Absolute waste to me. For those that do not have a Silver Surfer, by all means, this is still a great figure to pick up for having a Silver Surfer. I never got the Walgreens exclusive Silver Surfer. So when Galactus came out, of course I got Galactus, and I was happy that I now have a Silver Surfer. But it was like, oh, it's still like older body type of figure. And this is just a newer, well, it's the Ant-Man body or Giant Man body, pinless, which is great. But it's still the same, it's not enough. It's just pinless now. That's the only thing. Not for me. I think I'm but it's updated though. That's the problem. It's like, okay, great. I could definitely want an updated body for a Silver Surfer because my Silver Surfer has pins in it. But damn it, I it's not enough for me in a way. So I will wait on this one. I will definitely wait on this one. Black Widow, same thing. Same thing. It's not enough. This is just what was this? This was the Walmart exclusive Black Widow that came with the jetpack. Um, but it's just on the newer body, which is great. We get the newer body on this Black Widow. Awesome. That's nice to see. But I don't need it. I mean, where is that Black Widow? I know it's back. Oh yeah, I see it. It's to me, it's the same thing. I just don't. I don't need this. I really don't. It's just this updated body. Oh my god. I love that it's an updated body. Trust me, I do. But I'm like, it wasn't necessary for me. So it's one of those things I was like, okay, let's see. John Battle's here. What's up, man? Same on the snake armor. Man, my gosh. Uh, Star Fox stands best. Thanos was born on Titan with the deviant gene and was evil as fuck. Yeah. Uh, Snake armor is so choice looking. I hope they send it to you soon. Uh, let's see. What are the odds that Maximum Thor has a cloth wide cape? Whew. They should absolutely do it. If they make it a soft goods cape, that would be one of the smartest decisions they make. And I hope they do that. I really do. I really do. We need an X-Force Kane. Yeah, Kane would be awesome. Kane would be so good. I'm sure you could kit bash a Kane, but that would be really awesome. One smooth kitty. I like my lady little furry. Oh my goodness. For Farrell, is it standard? For Farrell, is it standard torso or the one that's the standard? It's the Shriek body torso. So yeah, they did not put the updated, you know, this the Black Widow torso. That Phoenix piqued my interest. Something about that red just pops. I still have my original. Nice. Uh, that's what's up. I had that as a kid. Loved it. Doe Studios. What's up, man? I will buy 2 Silver Surfers. No art. I want a Silver Surfer fig. I think it looks good. Is it bad looking? It's not bad looking. It's not bad. It's the same body. That's the thing. They just did a different coat of paint. Makes it much more, you know, shinier, more chrome looking. And it's pinless, which is great. I just don't need it. I have the Fallen one, but this new one looks way better. I need a Silver Surfer. I love the Surfer. I may keep it on card. Hasbro does little to entice me these days. Let's see. No jetpack. Yeah, right. No jetpack. I don't know if I'm going to buy a Silver Surfer, but it looks good. Walmart exclusive. Yes, I remember that. That's why. And then I found it at Ollie's, which is awesome. I only want the head for that Black Widow. I will play clearance chicken with it. I understand, man. Walmart exclusive that I got at Ollie's. Yep. See? Everyone else in the chat, hope you are doing a good week, sir. Thank you, sir. Joey collects. What's up, man? You don't need it. Don't buy that Black Widow. I don't need it. I don't need it. I really don't. If you see it, if you see me find it at liquidation, there might be a different answer. Soft goods cape on Maximum Thor would be sick. I must surely. I'd also love to see a Thor way bigger. Yeah, I would too. They need to re-release Richter and Cannonball with legs as standard figures. You think so? Well, yeah. I heard the 3-pack was difficult to get. Let's see. With the leather jacket and shield jetpack, so I'm good. Yep. See, that's where I'm at. I'm good too. But again, liquidation, I might have a different story. But I'm glad it's on the new body. Thank you. The new body is absolutely enticing. Daredevil. I am mixed with this Daredevil because it's just a sweatsuit. That's it to me. Got a head sculpt that identifies it as Matt Murdock. I get it. Uh, it looks like something that you would just kit bash, and you could buy multiple of these and have bystanders, just regular people, things like that. This one I am not getting either, but again, for the right price, sure, why not? It's an all new body. They've never made a body like this. So it's thicker arms and legs, torso. Beast, astonishing beast. I think we all knew that this was going to happen. So because with the new astonishing X-Men that they've been fleshing out right now, so this is the third one that I will want to get. So 3 out of 6 for me. I'm going to get 3 out of 6 of these pre-ordered, which I did. I already did pre-order them. But we got Beast going on. The sculpt looks great. All of the articulation points, awesome. That's nice to see. They'll never use this body again. This is way too unique. I mean, it's the same thing with the other Beast. When they made Beast back on the what wave was that? What wave was that? Wendigo? Whatever wave. So when Beast came out, like there was no other way to reuse that unless you make another Beast. This is the same idea. This looks so good. To flesh out more of my X-Men groups, this one is a good one for me. And it looks really, really well done. 2 head sculpts, 2 pairs of hands. This one up for pre-order last Wednesday, and that was the night, of course, like I discussed this with Michelle. So this is still good wave. I pre-ordered 3 out of the 6 of these. So we'll see what happens. Supposedly it's going to have a release date of first quarter next year. So we'll see what happens. This Target exclusive, I think, or is it just fan channel exclusive? Fan channel exclusive. Secret Wars Iceman. I don't know what to say about this. I really don't. I'm kind of torn because it's kind of like, okay, cool. We got a new Iceman. Awesome. Pinless body. Awesome. More accessories, which is great. I can't even tell the difference with the 2 head sculpts. Amazon fan channel. So I like it. I want it because it's X-Men for me. I love my X-Men. Where would I put this one? I don't know where I would put like this. This Bobby could go to all kinds of. I may even put this one with the like my House of X collection or something like that. That's a possibility. And this 2-pack, oh my goodness. Gladiator, finally getting a new release of him, which is awesome. With a second head sculpt. And then Deathbird, oh my goodness. Hell yes. Hell yes. Finally getting some more, X-Men characters. Let's see. Wait, you guys went quick here. Let's see. Yes, because I never got the 3-pack. Let's see. Thank you for saying that. I have been asking for Cannonball and Richter. Daredevil is a must no matter what. Regardless, I'm buying this entire wave, but I'll pay clearance chicken or find them for 12 at bargain bins. Yep, I'm right there with you. Really think about the Daredevil because by swapping the head, it is a straight street. Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. It's just completely like everyday individual person, body, whatever. Long game art, be real, gonna find this clearance. I know, right? I'm also digging that Black Widow don't have one, so yeah, I'm down. That's awesome. See, if you don't have one, this entire wave is great. It's awesome. Let's see. Now this Daredevil I'm getting, I want a kit bash, so I'm gonna hope it goes on clearance. Why is Daredevil's hair blonde? I think it was that version of Daredevil during the Frank Miller run. I think it was blonde hair. So if you look at the Frank Miller storylines of when he did it, I think it was blonde hair. The X Force 3 pack was like the elusive fart you smell, but I don't know what released it. Let's see. MMA Panda, what's up, man? The Daredevil and Black Widow I'll be using for customs. I could see that easily. Not a fan of this Beast figure. Um, it's from one of his comics when he was blonde. The Daredevil straight out of the Man Without Fear series looks great. Let's see. I've read a lot of Daredevil comics, but that run, that's why it was confusing why he was blonde. Gotcha. Let's see. I don't collect Marvel X-Men, but it's a nice looking figure. I'm all in for the Daredevil fig. Iceman is meh. Secret Wars Wave 2 should be announced by the end of the year. Oh yeah, easily. Easy pass on Iceman. The ice effect to match this select. Maybe it could. The select is nice. It's just too big. I need the Iceman for my Spidey and his amazing friends that I started building long before. Okay. That's a good reason. We need a human beast. Ooh, that would be nice too. Another long game from me. X-Men is just carry. Absolutely. Absolutely. Never found the secret. Neither have I. And when I did find it at toy shows, I passed on it and now I regret it. Encountered Culture. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Okay. I think Daredevil is probably the most sought after. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, this Deathbird was very much needed. So I'm happy we're going to get a Deathbird. Very disappointed with the lack of. And you know, with Marvel Legends, it is the lack of. Look at this. Look at this crap. You're going to give Gladiator a second head with his typical alternate hands, but you're going to give Deathbird nothing. What the hell? Nothing. Not even a weapon of any kind. Something. Good Lord. Even an alternate head that wasn't, smiling or without the headdress, something. I swear to you. But I love it. That's the worst part. That is the worst part. But it's me wanting, but I'm not going to get it because this is the offering that they're going to provide. It's Deathbird. Oh God. Love and hate with this line. I kid you not. And then here we go. The teaser that ended up showing up a Nick Fury with a Punisher. Oh my goodness. I have this game. I have this game on my One Up Arcade, which I played it pretty frequently because I thought it was a lot of fun. It brought me back to, arcade playing games, and this is crazy. Who would have thought they're going to do a Gamerverse of this Nick Fury and Punisher from I think it was called the Punisher War Journal game, if not, or Punisher. I know it was Punisher, but this was cool. It was really cool to see something like this. I don't know. I still never got that Punisher 2-pack last year, the one that came with the whatever that guy is. I forgot his name. So I'm missing out on a Punisher, but this one looks good. It's the blue for me. I know it's somewhat game accurate, but it is a blue Punisher. Don't have the Nick Fury looks awesome. I love the colors on that. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not a pre-order for me, but it's definitely, a pickup down the line. Bushwhacker, thank you. 4 feathers. The Punisher and Bushwhacker figure. Never picked it up. I missed out on it. I still want it. And these are the poses in the video game, which is awesome. Looks great. So yeah, looks good. And there you go. I think that's pretty much it. The teaser, which I know is in here. I don't know what that is. I have no clue. It's the suitcase here or luggage. I don't know what you want to call it. And then these gold bars. No idea. Have no clue. No idea what it could be. Do I have a thought? No, I don't, because it could be anything. It could really be anything. Blue Punisher is great. Never had Punisher or Nick Fury, so this still looks good. Nice. That's awesome. Instant buy for T3 Collects. I played that in the arcade back in the days of losing allowance. But I said, hell, I played it back in the arcade. It was funny. When I got my arcade one up, and that was one of the games in there, I was like, "What is this? What do I?" And then when I turned it on, I was like, "Oh my god, I remember this. This is incredible." AZ200's Guild is here. What's up, man? They could have done Facebook. See, there's an idea. That would have been awesome. Gladiator and the Hercules torso. That's cool. Didn't even realize that. Explosion effect is nice. The gold bars have Doom symbol on it. I think it is it. I couldn't tell. I'm not too. I wasn't too sure. The money bag clue is Spider-Man related. Maybe. Doc Ock, I think, is the teaser. Interesting. Would have never thought that. All right, let's see. Let's take you down. So one thing you guys notice, I am in a different setup. I'm kind of closer to this shelving and wall. I kind of moved a table forward here. I got a new desk. I got a new computer desk. This new desk is here. I will show it to you guys at some point, but I got a desk from a company called Sedita that they wanted me to try out, and I built it. It looks great. I'm making a video about it. So if you want a good, affordable desk, I got one from Sedita, and I will make a video of that, and you guys will learn about that because it comes with lighting and it comes with external power, which is awesome. So I'm pretty much set, which I think is pretty neat. What I do have for the table tonight is a couple things. We'll see how I kind of play around with this. We have some Mythic Legions, Sir Enoch. Oh, I forgot there was a Mythic Legions sale today. So I have Sir Enoch going on. I have Action Force. We never got to open a lot of the stuff that I picked up recently. So we have, this is the Toy-Con New Jersey exclusive. So we have that to open. We also have Sakura that I wanted to check out too. And then Vegito here. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive from last year. That's also a possibility. Desk from Adidas. No. Sedita. Sedeta. Let's see. Perhaps doomed to start getting people. It's possible. Yeah, that's true. What else? What else? Oh, the item that I no. There we go. Oh yeah, I did get my Collegiate Legend Penn State right here, which is absolutely amazing. These figures are awesome because I had their very first one, Alabama, which is an incredible figure. Then, you know what? This came in the mail today. Right here. Came in a bag. Can you believe that? Here we go. That's cool. That's really cool. So, there can be a few things. A few things we can check out. Where is... we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. So, let's see if I can add you. Should I do it like this? No. We could still do something like that. Something like this. So we'll see. I'll move this over. I think I can make this work. I think so. It's very different, of course. So I don't have like a background anymore. It's just like open space to kind of just see. So we'll see. We will see. Imagine if the bag and gold bullion is a maximum doom. Maybe. Hinata is better than... I agree. I didn't get Hinata yet, but one day I will get Hinata. Amazon has been using bags a lot lately, and I hate it. Ugh. Fig Fan Samurai, what's up, man? Where's my knife? My knife would be nice. Do I also have... Would I need a light? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll just see. This is cool. I like the top 99 versions. They come with some cool stuff with it. I mean, I used to have the other version of it, but I'm just like, nah, I could easily just mess around with the newer stuff. And it's cool because it comes with, look at that, it's actually 2 head sculpts in here, which is actually pretty cool. And here, this tray itself, that's actually a pretty... You don't normally see a face like that. It actually works. I enjoy that they have multiple faceplates with SH Figuarts. It's always nice to see stuff like that. This axe here, what a weapon. That's pretty cool. But it comes with, like this plastic strap thing that you can utilize for it. And I'm going to assume you can just peg it in place. Like so. But it looks nice. It's very different because look at this. Like with any SH Figuarts, man, they always make completely different sculpts for everything. So there is a butterfly here, but the shoulder is so different because there is a turn. But look at this. Look at that, the way they cut it like that. Really weird for them to do something like that. It's not like a round shoulder. It's a hinge, but I guess for the character and the figure, it works. I think just seeing this pin here is very different. Now I have Naruto and Minato. Yeah. Well, I have them. I have them I have Naruto, but he's eating noodles, honestly. And that's just from the background that I have over there. So I am not gonna go crazy on collecting the Naruto series because I can't. It's not possible for me. There's just so many characters already out there. But if I can get the main characters that I want to get, I will definitely cherry pick the ones that I like. So we'll see how it goes. If they do UK College Legends, I'll owe my mom and her best friend's daughter one. Oh, really? My daughter has started watching Spy Family. She's like, nice, man. That's awesome. It's a great anime. It's a different. Oh, it's very different. Very, very different. And I think it looks great. Now, I know we have these plastic pieces here. Normally, you can just peel them out. But, you know, Figuarts protects their figures. Or you can just pop it out if you wanted to. That worked. And I popped her head off. This. There we go. Yeah, it's not bad. It looks good. It really does. So we can add her to that. Move that back there. So cool. Not bad. I can put you right here. You can just stay there from now. Just for now. We'll see. Yeah. It's nice to get to open these figures just so I can figure out a place to put them on the shelf. Always nice to see stuff like this. Did you get the original? I did. I did have the one for Shippuden before this one. But at that time, I was getting out of the Naruto figures. But then the top 99 started showing up. I was like, oh, those look really cool. And the price isn't too bad. And normally I would find a better price, whether it be through eBay or Mercari. And I was like, that's fine. I could deal with that. It's a butterfly joint, right? I believe they are starting to do those on Black Series. I think there are some Black Series that may have butterfly joints, but I don't know. Butterfly joints are great. I don't know why they're not a standard. Toy Hunter, what's up, man? I remember nobody like Sakura. I could. That has been a that's been around always. For future orders to box future order, I do with that in my Walmart is they were ruining my retro card. Oh, geez, I didn't know you could do that. Let's do some Action Force. Action Force? Love me my Action Force. Why are you kind of there? You go. Let's see. So new style packaging. Almost they took the same route as Mythic Legions, where you can just slide the card back out, so you can reuse it if you wanted to. So that's nice to see. We got our stand here, and then our tray. Always a great amount of accessories that comes with your Action Force figures. It's awesome. Love seeing this. This is the what's it called? The Infantry Commando. This is basically like the what was it? It used to be the Dork Side exclusive before, but it's awesome to see something like this. Let's see if I can just cut this out. Where's the knife? Where is the knife? There we go. Let's see. Do you still have room for it? I do. I do. You should know why I have room, because I always sell something old in order to buy something new. So no matter what, it is a cycle for my collection. If I want to pre-order, I better get rid of something. This looks cool. So this head sculpt is actually pretty nice considering the fact that it already has the communications like sculpted on the head itself. And it's just right there. That's actually not bad. I actually like having that. But at the same time, if I wanted to, I could just alternate or opt out with a regular head. And I could, with the accessories that came with other figures, I can easily just get those different pieces and add it on. I can add it on to this head. Now this is pretty neat because it, oh, that's a new piece. So, this is perfect. I can actually show you. I can show you this. I'm going to get a light. I'm going to see if this will, because it's got a warmness to it. And I wonder if I can just cut that out. But would I have the right color? I don't know. Maybe the other one has a better. How see, I told you got to be able to let go. That's the thing. Once you start letting go of some stuff, you have more room. That might be too bright. So let's diffuse it a bit. That might work. Maybe just for a little bit. We'll see. Yeah. He looks like Jeff. Taking over his desk at the point the camera angle has changed. That Rattler takes up space. Well, the Rattler does take up space, but luckily it's up there. That Rattler has a whole new home. So this is cool. So they made a new helmet right here. Actually, they made the same helmet. They made a new mask. That's cool. They made a new mask piece for it. So you can actually take these pieces off. And this is the modularity of it. So you could actually just, there's the helmet. They've always had helmets like this, which is awesome. And they have these little ports in here. So you can add on anything that is in there. So this time he made this piece here, which is cool. I've never seen this piece before. I don't know if it's new to this figure or character, but that's cool to see something like that. Now in the past, he's always had communication devices, and that's right here. These were the devices right here. So you can use the holes that you got and plug them into the parts that you want to, which I think, would it be there or here? Yeah, so I could plug it in there like that. And then this one. So there you go. Now you have those options to do what you want with it. Oh, he actually has. He has this too. He's got goggles for this one. Nice. Love it. I love the modularity of this stuff. It's really cool. There's so much more detail in this, in his vest too. So that's nice to see. Does this come off? This looks like it. Oh, it does come off. Oh, he's making new pieces. That's nice. Oh, so I wonder what other things he may come up with. That's actually pretty cool. So you can add those parts like that. That's not bad. Is that an M9? Yep, there's an M9 on there. This is a new sculpt because it's got this scope piece right there. Not bad. That's pretty good. I do not like this light. That's pretty good. I love the camo on this is awesome too. I guess not. 8500K. I think that's lumens, I think. Let's see. K-Mac, what's up, man? How do those feel versus Valiverse? How do those feel? Um, for me, I mean, with the newer waves, they feel great. The movement, the articulation is much smoother now. Things are definitely better than what it was previously. There's been quite the evolution for the factories that Bobby uses. So this newer factory that's making the figures, they absolutely are much better with the plastic and how they actually move around right out of the box. It's it's night and day. If I were to play with the older figures, I feel like I would have to heat them up a lot more than this. So this is the way these figures are now, the way that they're being produced, much better. What are you selling each time is the question. Oh, I'm selling mostly like impulse buys that I may have picked up. I would sell if I had bought multiples for to army build, I'll realize that I have no space to put the second or the third figure of an army build, so I would get rid of those. Um, there are times when I buy, I'm back and forth, like I'm, let's say, anime with Ben Presto statues or SH Figuarts. I'll just be like, I don't have a spot for these anymore. I don't want to like have them anymore. I would sell my Ben Presto statues or SH Figuarts. Um, Hell, even some of my retro stuff. I would get rid of a lot of my old retro figures, like my old Toy Biz X-Men figures, or um, hell, I have a lot of the Claiborne Moore stuff, or just old comic stuff. Funko Pops, old Funko Pops that I would have. Just I would get rid of those. Some duplicates are a big deal. Comics, I would get rid of comics because for comics are different. They're just like I buy a lot of variant cover comics, so those sometimes have a little bit more value in what goes on depending upon the artist. Not that I buy them just for the sake of the possible value that it can have. I buy them because I enjoy what the artist has done, but then I realized I bought too much or it was just excessive, and I'm just like, I can let go. I bought it. I enjoyed it. The point is, if I did buy it, I enjoyed my time with it. I had it on display, or I read it, or I watched it, or I did something, and I'm like, okay, do I want to hang on to it? Will will it will it hurt me as much to just let go? And a lot of times there'll be some regret of selling some stuff, but eh, the point is I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it during the time that I purchased it. I enjoyed the fact that it was awesome. It was fun. It was great to display or to take pictures of it. And then, as time goes by, I can just like, no, I'm good. I can let it go. That's where I'm at with it. Claiborne Boar figures are classic. I have a full wave run. Yeah, right. I still have some of mine. I got rid of a lot of my duplicates though. This moves great for a newer figure. This definitely moves really nicely. I love all the accessories, and then I think we can just. He comes with a backpack too, which is awesome. I think it's the similar backpack that we got with the Steel Brigade figure, and of course, this should. Oh, this might be tough. This should open up, and you can fit like small pieces in here. So this could go right back there. That's awesome. Whoop. Yeah, I definitely like more now that I don't have to really heat up the figures like I used to. I can easily say something like that. Like the hands, I just popped off the hand. If you guys have bought Action Force before, you had to heat up the hands. Like back in Wave 1 and Wave 2, you constantly had to heat up the figure. And that was always disappointing, but that's just, that's what happened with the line when you were playing around with it, and the way whatever the manufacturer, the whoever was making it, it was just tough. It was really tough to maneuver the figure around. Now, whatever company he's using, whatever factory he's using now, amazing. Figures are great. Let's see. Understandable. If I look at my display shelf and I can't name them anymore, I'm selling. See, that's a perfect example. See, me as a toy hunter, there's definitely impulse buys. I have impulse buys, and then I'll have like a spot on the floor of figures that I'm like, damn, why did I buy this? I don't need this. And if it's not within the return window, then I have to sell it. It opens up. Yeah. Are those weapons straighter or not so gummy? The way these are, Action Force does not have gummy weapons. They use a different plastic. So these are stiff. If you bend them, if you attempt to bend them, they will snap. So you have to always watch that. Action Force does not do bendy plastic for the weapons. That's a good standard to thin out the collection. They look great. Yeah, I love this. This is awesome. The camo on that is really nice. I need to figure out lighting. This lighting is I need to fix this. I really do. All right, so we have you. You're done. Can put you with the Action Force stuff. Now let's jump into Mythic Legions, which definitely a much taller packaging. Let me just unbox this. This one is Sir Enoch. This one came from the new All-Star 6 wave. Absolutely love these Templar figures. Ooh, wow, they got a whole tray of accessories on the back here. Holy crap. So there's a whole tray back here of stuff. Nice. Really cool. Look at all those hands. Wow, that's crazy. So look at the shield. That's beautiful. We got shoulder pauldrons. These are back adapters, like wing adapters. This is for a different headdress for the helmet. An alternate neck peg that has a hinge. Very cool. I love that. And then, oh look, there's belts. Two different kinds of leather belts. Well, they're plastic, but I'm just saying. We have a cape, which is really cool. And then the figure itself, soft goods. We have a long sword, short sword, this mace, and there's a helmet right there. But we have, chainmail for the head sculpt too. So if you never open up a Mythic Legions figure, they use twisty ties to hold the figure in place. Let's see. The detail in this is insane. The paint on this, oh my god. That sculpting is incredible. Look, and the paint, the gold lines, the red lines everywhere. Even with the leather straps, they have the buckles painted here. Same here. This worn leather look on the belt here. And then, of course, there's wire in the soft goods right there. Look at the legs. Yeah, Mythic Legion's amazing. So head sculpt looks good for Enoch. Chainmail head. That's a new neck joint. Or we have this. We have this head. You could take these off too. Use your own. So it actually comes with two different pieces. Which one's better? That one or the wings? Sword? Looks amazing. Sculpting is awesome on this guy, and the soft goods is the chef's kiss. There's a sound for you. Okay, let's see. I'm getting all of his his normal loadout stuff. So here we have, okay, so let's hope. I'm going to do this off screen because this will be easier for me to do it off screen. But just make sure the soft goods are somewhat out of the way for inserting your pauldrons. And the pauldrons are important because it gives that added look of armor on the character. So that's what I'm doing right now. But the soft goods, I'm just trying to move it out of the way because there's a port in the back that you want to make sure it's out of the way. And I kind of did, kind of didn't. And what a look it adds on once you put the pauldrons on there. And if I insert, there we go. There you go. Green Mythic Legions is very cool. Soft goods, such an improvement in today's toys. Yes. I've never gotten a Mythic Legions figure. Oh my goodness. K-Mac, if you do, try it out. You can always cherry pick. You can always just pick and choose. Hey, that's a cool looking character. You could easily get it. I like more of the knights and the demons out of this line. And I mean, as you can see, you get so much with it. Oh God, he has a cape too. Can you imagine? What in the hell? Look at this with a chain on it. How would this? It's almost like, oh, that is pretty wild. I don't even. That's pretty nuts. Even if I were, because this cape, it's gonna drape over. So he's got his armor on there. I'm sure it's no, I don't think it's possible to put the pauldrons over top of it. But if we were to just kind of like drape like that, like it's in the wind like this, and then this is over the shoulder. It's pretty wild. Who would have thought? Awesome looking figure. Templar Knights, man. This amazing. Looks amazing. But this definitely adds on a lot of character too. That's all soft goods here too. That's soft goods. And of course the skirt, soft goods. You can kind of get that blowing there too. That's pretty neat. That's really cool. Let's see. Love the figs, just don't have the space for them. He's in my pile of loot. I have to get him shipped soon. Nice, man. Usually hits it out of the park. Only thing I know they're improving is articulation, which the joints. Yes, articulation is definitely getting better. It's always been single joints, but they are slowly incorporating double joints. That shield, that's a need for me. I bet you can't wait to get them in hand after watching this. Do you like the cape? Can you imagine a Conan Barbarian figure like this? That would be. I can, because they kind of made one. They absolutely kind of made one. They made their Barbarian exclusive figure that came with like 3 alternate head pieces or hair pieces. So you can make him look like a He-Man, or you can make him look like a Conan. And it worked. It absolutely worked. It's an awesome looking figure. So they've, in a way, they did do a Conan figure. It looks great. I have it somewhere. I don't think I have it on display because I kind of moved it over somewhere, and then next thing you know, I had to do something else with it. They have already, yeah, see, Four Feathers knows what I'm talking about. All right, so let's see. Let me move you out of the way. And he will absolutely go great with the horse that came with. with him. God, Bishop. There's a horse called Bishop that I did not get yet, but the horse itself was wonderful looking. The horse I have now is different. Um, let's see. Yeah, this horse is, it's not the right colors, but it still works because, geez, this horse is fantastic. It's a beautiful looking horse, but unfortunately, with this horse belongs to the other character. I forget. I mean, it could have worked, but I'm more inclined now to get the bishop horse to go with this Sir Enoch. Oh my god. How awesome would that be? Amazing detail. Yeah, right. Cool. So yeah, four horsemen, Mythic Legions. Good god. That looks great. Okay. What else did I have on my plate? Um Vegito? Do I want to open it? There's a lot with Vegito. I wanna say, where's my, oh, there it is. There it is. Let's mess with, I got like 8 minutes left. I can just do one more thing. And this figure is like a pocket figure for me, but I'm gonna keep it at my desk. That's how I felt. And see, that's a perfect example of me selling off what I had, because I used to dabble in a lot of the different lines of Mythic Legions where I was like, it's way too much. I can't do all of this. So I sold off almost half of my Mythic Legions and kept my knights and some demons. The moment I did that, it was like a relief, and I got rid of so much stuff, and I felt so good about getting rid of a lot of my Mythic Legions and just kept the ones that I like the most. So Legions now, I'm very, very selective. Let's see. I was trying to see if I can open this just slightly carefully, because I want to do a video about it, and I feel as if I don't want to just really mess it up. The packaging, I mean. But we are opening up the Collegiate Legions, Penn State University. These figures, again, I'm telling you, these figures are awesome. They move so nicely. Like, and it's weird too because it's pinless, right? This is pinless, and it looks seamless too. Look at the way, I mean, it's cut. I mean, here you could see, you see where the knee is, but it's like the seams hide, including in the elbow. The elbow, it's like the seams are hidden, but the moment you bend, like, now you can see it, right? That's the one thing with the sculpt. Head, that neck joint is incredible with the range that you get on that. And of course, that was just the neck. I didn't even move the head, but that moves extremely well. This jersey piece is soft. It's nice and soft, so you can move the arms right up to 90. So you can rotate if you want to, but it's not really necessary. He does not have an ab crunch, which is kind of scary, right? You would think, oh, what kind of articulation can you have? But the ball waist in here, absolutely maneuvers very nicely. So there's limitations because with someone like this, whether it be a quarterback or let's just say a wide receiver or maybe a running back, this is what it could be. But if it's a linebacker, it's not going to work because one, size, two, he can't kind of like crouch down all the way. You know what I mean? Because of this, it's just a ball waist. But damn, this guy, absolutely. I really just love like just throwing, not throwing. I love posing these figures around because it's just so well done in the way I can just maneuver, and of course, like you can really tuck in this ball right here. I know that I have other hands, but I'm just saying you could definitely just easily maneuver that around. It's so much fun. So much fun to play with. Whoops. I way overbought. It's time to start deciding which legions need to go. Yeah, man. I see. The moment I decided that, you feel good. You feel good about letting stuff go. And then once it starts moving, you got all this extra money in your pocket, technically. Do you have any Savage Crucible figs? Those are also I do. I do have all of Wave 1 and the other exclusive figures that were released. I just have not bought any of Wave 2 yet. So hopefully sometime in the future I will pick up some of Wave 2. Got Wave 2 from them. Definitely Savage Crucible. I'm starting to lean more towards that line. I'm thinking about getting into them. Yeah. So they're also another awesome company. The Harbinger Studios Savage Crucible also does this line. So that's why I'm very much impressed with the way they've been doing these figures. The again with them on the factories that they use, like the newer Wave 2 figures I've heard are so much better than the Wave 1 figures. So that's nice to see, nice to hear about. Very cool. All right. Let's see, where was I? Okay, so it is 11 o'clock. It is time to clock out. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me, talking toy news, as well as, opening up some figures. Nice to put some stuff on the shelf, as always. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We will have the toy hunt video, a new one that's upcoming Thursday or Friday. I'm still trying to figure out which, if I can get it done within that time frame, I will absolutely put it up. So it's awesome to put out always a newer toy hunt, especially with stuff that I got. I unfortunately got too much stuff during that haul. But outside of that, what's upcoming? What is upcoming? New York Comic Con is upcoming in like 2 weeks or so, maybe 3. ToyCon New Jersey is actually coming up in like a week and a half or something like that. So I may be going to that. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to see if I can go, but I don't know yet. But we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to hit the like button on the way out. I would greatly appreciate that. Very, very close to 8,000 subscribers. So that's awesome. So thank you all for doing so. Thank you all to the newcomers here. Alan, you said you're in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So we'll be in touch. I appreciate it, guys. Hope to see you soon and hope to see you on the next hunt.